Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk a little bit about our next assignment that you're going to be doing during Flip Learning this morning and is going to be due on Friday. And that's an Enlightenment Thinkers Organizer. You can see in the top left, Enlightenment Thinkers Organizer is going to be it. You'll notice that it is really boring, which is a problem that you're going to get to fix. I purposefully made this as plain as possible because, as you can see from the first instructions on slide 2, that you're going to be designing the slideshow in whatever way is most effective for you. So if you need to put in pictures from video games that are going to help you remember the information on each tab, or animate, or draw pictures, or do those things, that's totally up to you as far as how to make this most effective. And you can click theme here. It'll pop up on the right-hand side. There are lots of cool different themes. I'm not going to pick one. I love orange. I love this theme right here. But that's just me. You might be like, I hate orange, and that's totally fine. Whatever is most effective for you is going to help you navigate the material is what you're going to do. You can also insert pictures. You can go up here to image, search the web. That'll bring up something on the right-hand side of the screen, and that will come up for you to, you can type in something that you want to get in, like a turtle is going to help me remember something. Type in turtle, bring turtles in. Okay. So you get to change the colors, theme, add pictures. Pictures are going to be required, but I just want you guys to have fun and get creative with that. If you are one of my artsy people, you could draw a picture, hold that up to the to your webcam, take a picture of the picture, and put that in your slides. That would be totally perfect as well. There is one slide per Enlightenment thinker in this presentation. And if you're going, Mr. Tillman, we haven't covered any Enlightenment thinkers. We have Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau. These guys are all products of the Enlightenment. They are Enlightenment thinkers, which is the period that we're talking about now. So this is going to help us organize ourselves, think more about each thinker, and it's going to help us on potentially future assessments as well. So you're going to need to answer each question on each slide, and I'll show you one of those slides here in a second. And then you're also going to use our previous readings and activities. So all of last week's readings and activities, you want to go back to those. You don't want to just Google some of the answers because they might not be as easy to wade through. Like the Wikipedia page for Hobbes has way too much information, so I wouldn't recommend using that. What I would recommend is going back to the previous assignments that you've annotated, that you've answered questions, and using those to get the information, because these questions were all brought straight from those readings. So it's going to be super easy if you do that. Even if you haven't done the annotations, I know some of you haven't, I would go back and still use those documents. And this is due on Friday, 9/11. So this Friday, this whole slideshow is going to be due. You have all week to work on it, which is going to be fantastic for you. So the first one you'll see here is Thomas Hobbes. And here are the 3 questions, and then a requirement for a picture or a drawing. So what ideas did they introduce? So what was important from Hobbes? What specific ideas did they have about government, or did they have about the world that really helped, that made them somebody worth studying? What types of government did they think they were the best? Dictatorships, monarchies, whatever. How did they influence the United States? So why are we as Americans learning about them? And then also you're going to add a picture. You'll notice at the bottom, there are 2 guys that you know nothing or very little about so far. So the first one is Voltaire, and the second one is Machiavelli. So Voltaire and Machiavelli, we will be learning about this week. But for now, I want you guys to focus on everything up to the Baron de Montesquieu, Frenchman, because that's all we've learned about really in class. So this morning you've got 4 slides to do. You should have all the information already done in activities. This should be very quick. If you have not been keeping up with assignments, this is probably going to take you a little longer, might take you the week. This is going to be worth 20 points. I reserve the right to change that at any time. But if I did like 1 point per question, it would end up being a lot more points than that. So please go ahead and do this assignment. change the theme, make it fun, make it interesting. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with, and I'll see you at 9:15 for class.